Hey, 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 we are back with part two of Written in Blood. I'm London Carlisle, your dungeon master for this evening, and I am so excited to be playing once again with these beautiful people. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. How y'all feeling tonight?
Dope.
Oh,
Feeling
Ready for
good.
blood.
Great.
good. Yeah. Wait, Nasuno talking about blood? Typical.
Come on.
I'm just kidding.
Come on.
Oh, it's
Bloodthirsty all the time.
of course, we are playing, as I mentioned, Written in Blood. It is from Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. It's the as of this recording, the newest D&D book, um, which explores different adventures, all written by people of color. This one is written by Aaron Roberts, fantastically written, and we've done sort of like a little truncated version of it here. We're going to do part two tonight. But before we do that, let's see who we have at the table. Please, just introduce yourself. Who are you? What do you do? And who are you playing? Start with Jess right here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jasenia Ingram. I'm an actor, producer, everything and I am playing May Goldstone.
Who is that? Who's May?
Oh, they don't know from last time. Right. Well,
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Marcus, you want to? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
no. May is like the best chef around, and she's very loyal. She has to put up with these guys, and she's really just here for a good adventure.
All right, adventure indeed. Next up, Marcus.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like a bad waiter. I'm like, oh wait, he's gonna take a bite. Let me go to it.
My name is Marcus Hopkins Turner. I'm an actor of sorts. I like anime and action figures, and lizards. And I'm playing Darius. And let's see, what's something about Darius? He doesn't trust Nasuno. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he does. We're all buddies. Yay.
You watch it now.
He's very perceptive, and he has some things hidden in his past that haven't really come out yet. He's fighting some demons. We'll see.
All right, yeah. Let's see if that comes up tonight. It's a long journey into the rattle, so hopefully, we might find out some more about the crew here. Next up, Sean. Who are you? Who are you playing?
Yes, hello. My name is Sean Dale, and I am playing Nessun. for anybody who knows what that means, you get bonus points from me. And also, yeah, Nesuno is my guy. I'm an actor, director of not everything like Jasenia. She really does everything but I just I do about half of that. And yeah, let's see. Nesuno is a ranger who is bloodthirsty. Not all the time, at the appropriate times, but it just seems as if right now there's a lot of blood be shed. So hopefully there will be time of peace in the near future.
Peace. Peace. I hate the word, as I hate hell. All Montagues and the
type of freshwater fish. No, it's not a freshwater fish. Got it.
Last but not least, Josh. Who are you?
Not.
What do you do? Who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Josh Turner. I wear a lot of hats. I'm like a director, actor, voice actor, carpenter, actor combatant, whatever. And I am playing Bascom. And he is set out on this journey to discover what's going wrong with this land. Like we've saw that it like turns black and everything, and the rattle seems to have the answers. So he was like tasked by his grandfather to find out about Ike and his enemies, or what could possibly be going wrong with the land. And he's a nice dude that likes to protect his people. So yeah.
Beautiful.
I dated a girl with the last name Bascom. Did not end
Really?
well.
It didn't?
I was about to say, if it's not your wife.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not your wife.
Okay.
Random fact for the world.
What was her
out there.
first name? Kim?
I can't tell unless she listened to this.
Well, shout out to the
But
Bascoms
you're
out
actually
there.
pretty close. K. It does start with a K.
Carver Bascom.
That ain't a K.
Carver with a K.
Knife
Carver with a K.
Bascom.
Nice.
Ah, yes. That's who it is. She turned to be
It was
mean.
definitely stabbed.
That's right.
Did y'all hear that? Anyway, we're gonna begin tonight with a recap of last time. Welcome to the world of Godsbreath, a land where the people were brought to this land from a distant land, where plunderers were about to raise havoc. God stepped in, picked up the people, moved them here where they were able to set up their own community. But this new land of Godsbreath has its own sorts of threats, monsters, and perhaps even magical forces that are at work. Now, the Awakening Festival has been well underway, seeing of the past and seeing of the future. And these four people, this party here, was celebrating at the Awakening Festival when farmers attacked. Now, these farmers were common people, but there was something different about them. Their eyes swirled crimson, and there was malice in their hearts. They struck at the festival goers randomly. Luckily, our party was here to step in and was able to sort of, um, uh, yeah,
Not all of them.
Line them up.
they put the hurt on them. They put the hurt on these farmers.
Apprehend.
After that, they met Aunt Deli, who saw a piece of paper in the clutches of one of these possessed farmers. On the paper, saw a drawing that was familiar to her. It was in the style of her goddaughter Kiana. So she has urged this party here with the promise of payment as well to go out into the dangerous rattle to the farm, wherever that is, where Kiana is working, so that they can make sure that she is safe. If they bring her back, they get 200 gold. If they come back without her, 100 gold. They went out there and tried to, do their best. But time is of the essence because Kiana is presumably in danger. And whatever is out there is what caused these farmers to be possessed, to attack. Did I miss anything, everybody? Let's just go around really quick. Vicinity, could you name one thing from last session that stuck out to you?
Well, I've been trying to go to the place, the rattle. I've been trying to go. She offered me to go. I tried to leave multiple times. So when we get there and we find baby girl, 100 is mine. Just period.
What?
Okay, yeah, cool. Marcus, anything do you remember from that?
I don't trust this woman. I do remember not trusting her. But I also remember many failed attempts to gain information from her. So I don't know that. I don't Aunt Deli, yeah, she's just not trustworthy.
Aunt Deli, yep. Who knows?
Mm-mm.
Maybe we'll find out soon. Sean, do you remember anything in particular you'd like to bring?
Yeah, I remember thinking that poor child is dead. Anybody who goes to the to the the rattle ain't coming back. So why are we going out there looking for her? But I guess I'll go. Also, I remember that there was a paper that was handed to Bascom with a drawing of the hands grabbing a child deeper and deeper underwater, and brought me to it brought me to the memory of my dear departed son.
Oh my God.
Oh, Josh, is there anything you'd like to throw in here to add to the recap?
Yeah, I think where we left off, I remember that Tungsten Ward had information that Bascom was seeking about his ancestor Ike, and he said something about enemies. and I know Bascom was looking for enemies to see who is behind this plague of the land. So I think that's where we left. And I remember Darius got a very handsome looking doll.
Yes.
So, Tungsten Ward, the Proclaimer, the Griot, leads you all outside of Promise and into the wilds. You make your way to the Ribbon, which is where there are these clusters of farmhouses. You can see the dark red ground. And when I say red, I mean bright red. We're familiar with red clay, but this is literally crimson here. Beyond that, you can see some scattered woods. Tungsten you along, kind of walking. They have this like big cane as they're walking along. They kind of look back at you every once in a while, make sure you're still following. Um, what do you do as you're going along on this 12-mile, presumably, journey into the wilderness here? What do you say to each other? What are you doing?
Well, can I do a perception check first, just to gain a general perception of these woods and stuff?
Oh yeah, for sure. Please do.
Nasuno has to start rolling.
Well, that's an 11.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you would notice that it's kind of like a give and take here with the farms and the woods. The more woods you get, the less farms you have. The more farms you have, the less woods you get. So there's various degrees of visibility around these. If anybody else wants to give me a nature check, you can, and kind of check around the farms as well.
I'll do it.
Yeah, anybody can.
Yeah. A 9.
For 12.
Okay. 9, 12,
16.
16. Okay. Are you checking May?
I did 10.
10. Okay, cool. So with that 16, you're going to notice that a lot of the farms here, the ribbon, touched by blight. Crops, small, withered, kind of nasty looking, grayish even. The animals, thin. You can see a couple of cows and you can see like the ribs just sides of the cows. Not out, but you know what I mean. Like they're very visible as the skin clings to those. There's no shortage of food really, but something about this land isn't as fertile as it was.
May I ask Tungsten if he knows anything about what's going on in the land?
Yeah, it's been like this for a couple of years now. It just seems to be getting worse and worse around these parts. I don't know. But the rattle seems to be thriving the way that we're headed.
It's precisely why I'm here, Tungsten. I think he said something about you having a song, story of some sort. I'd love to hear one about Ike, but I'm game for anyone.
Well, it is a long journey. I mean, I could talk about, your ancestors. Now, this wild shaping is quite a gift. It's the thing that people always talk about when they mention your family, and I'm quite jealous, to be honest. Is this something that you were taught to do? Is this something you were naturally born with? This wild shaping, taking on the forms of whatever you want to, even. I mean, could you turn into one of those cows over there?
Yes, I could because I've seen it, but no, it's not something that we're born with. It's something in our blood. Now, when I was raised on the farm,
Tungsten and May at the same time go.
No, it's when I was raised, we started what orcs and everything would come by, so we started a farm protection squad. So I started in that when I was 16, but my granddad was kind of the elder of the community of the Riven, and he wouldn't let me learn what was the secret to his strength. I actually didn't know. And he just taught me in how to use a quarterstaff and a shield and how to keep a watchful eye. Now, once I turned about like 25, then he told me about our, let's call it a ritual. Something between the moon and the land, and it sort of activates something lying dormant, a gift, should you say, that comes down from my ancestor Ike. And that's when I became, uh, I guess, second protector, in why my grandfather has now tasked me with journeying around to figure out what's going on with this land. Which is why I want to know about my ancestor Ike, because I underwent the ritual and it was quite spiritual, but I was pretty delirious. It was pretty painful, and I really don't know what's going on. So neither does my grandpa, and he's just kind of holding the fort down there.
May I have an insight check?
I was
Bascom?
just about to ask that.
Okay, yeah, you can give one too.
I'm like, do I believe this?
Oh, are you trying to insight Bascom?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 22.
Okay,
Oh
yeah.
well.
Okay, yeah. Let me resolve Bascom really quick, and then if you would like to, if any of those words are veiled, we can contest that with Nasuno. With a 22, as you're telling this story, you're gonna look at Tungsten, and you're gonna notice that Tungsten is hanging on every single word that comes out of your mouth. It's not just like straight like interest. It's as if Tungsten is really trying to fully understand. Tungsten is trying to catalog what you're saying. Tungsten is basically recording what you're saying into their memory. They perhaps can add it to the song. Tungsten loves a story, and you have one of great importance here. And
Yeah, well, my grandpa's name is Darden. He's a hero of the ribbon, so you can go ahead and write that down too, Dunstan.
you can see something behind Tungsten's eyes sort of click. Tungsten does this spin before before Tungsten breaks out into this song of your family, this song of the protectors, the song of these guards of the ribbon.
Sing the song.
I don't sing.
You know this.
You know this, Marcus. I don't sing. But listen, it's a beautiful song. Let me see how good it is. I'll roll it down.
What does it sound like, though? We're gonna bully you.
I'm not. I will go through a lot of links for my role playing, but I don't sing.
Oh.
Hunks,
Oh.
I'm embarrassed. Tungsten can
Aw.
sing though. Tungsten gives this beautiful song, just incorporating not only the things you just said, but stuff from years past. One thing you notice in this song is that Tungsten sings of these rivals, people jealous of the wild shape ability, people that in turn perhaps sold their soul to some things from the lower planes to try to have some power over you and your family. Right? I'm not sure if this is something that rings a bell to you, but this okay, yeah. This family of warlocks is just interwoven into the song of your family. Inseparable. Tungsten
Now I don't
sings
know
of that.
about warlocks. That's new. I know about Barguests. If you don't know who they are, they're evil shapeshifters. We kind of go head to head on the farm. It's actually quite fun, and there's a lot of blood. But I don't know anything about warlocks. Tell me more about that.
Let's just get into to that part. Maybe a little later. Oh, we'll save it. We'll save it. We'll get a long trip.
Oh, perfect. We might as well savor the moment.
All right. Anybody else? Anything you would like to do?
Tungsten, I have a question. Have you ever seen anything like what's happening here anywhere else?
You mean like with the blight on the crops and the animals?
No, I mean with the sky being blue. Come on, Tungsten. Of course, I mean with the blight with the animals.
Okay. It's pretty much resigned to here. The ribbon. I mean, anybody from around Godsbreath knows that the ribbon is the place to grow things, but it's just acting up. Inside the rattle is where things are really thriving now. So that's why people are braving it out there, going and fighting these monsters just so they can set up. So, yeah, this is the only place where things are happening like this right now. It's as if things were reversed almost. Out there is now fertile and thriving. The dangers still remain. here. See, Tungsten gestures out to these farmhouses high in the air. People are struggling.
How many?
Does it have any?
Sorry, it's almost like someone's trying to take us out of Godbreath. You know, some gentrification. You know, a little bit redlining. You know, but like on a god level.
What do you, May? Do you have anything to add to this? Redlining? Huh?
Red, yes. I will say, this clay. Are there any spiders around?
Spiders?
Spiders.
We're outside. There's bugs everywhere.
Great. I feel like I'd like to ask some spiders some questions about. I really feel like there's some ancestral message that I've been trying to pick up on, but I need some assistance.
You want me to help you find spiders?
Oh, I see one right there.
Oh, okay.
I just I'm just gonna talk to the spider really quick.
Okay.
And it'll tell me like something to look out for when we get to the place.
Okay. Yeah.
So should I roll something?
Let's see. Give me, since you're really, you can give me a religion roll. I'll see what happens here.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what I rolled.
What? Oh, I'm trying to see it. Where is it? Oh, nat 1. Nat 1.
Phew.
You rolled a 1 plus 1 for a 2. That's a nat
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, I did. I think it was just a spider.
So, wait, no. Tungsten is like, again, listening to you. Like, oh, Tungsten is, like it's like a bard priest. So Tungsten knows all about Nancy, knows all about the worship of Nancy, and can probably draw these conclusions. He's gonna they're gonna lean in as you see the spider there. Spider there. It kind of crawls up to your foot there. What do you do?
Well, I pick it up.
Okay. Pick up the spider. It kind of crawls up your finger there. It's moving around your hand. It's right there in the palm, or it just bites you down. You can feel like sort of pain as the spider just bites you. What do you do?
That seems like good luck. A good luck bite. Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't squish it.
Can I do a medicine check on her just to make sure she's okay?
Yeah, do a medicine check.
I'm gonna do a nature check as well.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know if there's like infection.
Got it.
You're looking at the bite. The bite's fresh, but there's not really much redness around the palm. Nasuno would know that from looking at this spider. It's not, correct term, venomous.
Mm-hmm.
Poisonous.
Poisonous. It's
Is
neither.
there anything like that I can use, like some ingredients around here that I could pick up, maybe?
Are you trying to, sort of, help the wound, or are you still trying to communicate?
The spider bite just made me hungry. Really, I just want to.
Well, all right.
I'm always looking for good ingredients. Don't play me. But the Baron thing is kind of annoying.
There are ingredients around it. Like I said, if you want some good stuff, you're probably gonna have to go talk to one of the farmers out in the rattle where you all are headed. So
May I?
Yeah.
May I? I think Darius holds his arms out. He throws his head back as a breeze blows by, and he tries to get something from the wind to see if there's been any strange weather lately. Can I do a nature check and see if, all right. See if the wind carries any kind of message about what's happening.
Ooh, I like it.
Never mind.
What'd you get?
I roll a 6.
With a 6, the wind is almost at a standstill where you are. And it's almost like you're like standing in this vacuum. It's just uncomfortable here, where it once was lush. Even the air is uncomfortable.
Mm,
You would know that from that.
that's deep.
So, okay, I got a 19 on that nature roll for that spider.
Yeah.
You said I could tell it's not venomous.
Nope.
But is there anything else that I could tell?
It's just a normal spider. You'd be able to tell that. Anything else? I'm trying to think of spider specifics. It's just like a little dark spider. It has almost these like translucent bands around each of its legs there. But it's just a common spider here.
But May doesn't know this, right? May doesn't know this.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe.
Powers. I really do. I think.
What's its phylum?
What's its phylum? That's a good question.
I'm not a biologist. I don't know.
You know, I'm gonna tell May. May, let me see your hand. I look at her hand. You know, I've seen this type of spider bite before. Have you heard of the orange spider of death?
I really have, you know.
This spider, in fact, whenever you touch other creatures, it imbues you with the power to kill at the touch. As the longer you let the medicine seep into your hand.
I touched you though.
Yes, but I have the anti-venom. I've been living out here in the wilderness for many times, and I've been bitten by this spider. So I also have
the spider is purple.
Right, I'm like the spider wasn't even orange.
Yeah, he's built up an immunity. Okay.
No, but you don't. You know, the deception check.
The orange spider is purple, but it lives on orange. It's very confusing. Very confusing.
Exactly. It's not the literal color of it.
I think time is of the essence, and we should probably just keep walking.
All right.
Tungsten's like, yeah, it's a long trip.
Wait.
Plus, if we want a meal from me, we gotta find somewhere to stop, somewhere to get some food.
Facts.
Facts.
I just look at me and say, just you wait. And we'll just keep on walking.
So you all keep moving through the ribbon. Eventually, the road that you're walking on sort of dwindles into just a track. The stands of trees, they get denser. Farms, fewer and fewer and farther between as you near the land. The monster-ridden lands as rattle. You push into the rattle. Soon, you near this weathered farm. Farm seems to be almost falling in on itself. The house slanted. There is like pieces of it that look almost like it's just about to cave in. But it's surrounded by crops that look healthier than anything you saw on your trip here. That is until you hear these coming from the field that's surrounding this farm. You don't know exactly where it's coming from, but you see these tall crops move. There's something moving through these tall crops. What do you do?
I want a perception check. See, Legolas, what do your elf eyes see? You know, that kind of deal.
Perception.
Hey, dope. 20, not natural.
Well, okay, yeah. You're gonna notice that there are two groups moving through this field. So there's one, like a smaller one, and then there's like a bigger one behind it. So it's like somebody is being chased by something. That's what you see, and they're kind of coming towards this farmhouse where you're near.
I would like to do an intimidation to stop them from coming at us.
Okay, cool. Roll an intimidation. Anything else anybody else would like to do?
I was gonna cast Pass Without Trace, but intimidation kind of gives that away.
Wow.
We can't see these things you just yet, can we? Right? No.
You're just about to. Is there anything you'd like to do before you do?
No, not before.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 14.
Okay. Okay. So here's what happens. So, as you see this movement, something's in hot pursuit, and that's when you see this old man sort of stumble out from that field. You see him, he's kind of like dark skin, he has like his grayish beard and close cropped hair. Oh Lord, he hits the ground. Out from behind him comes this giant coyote. You see this giant coyote sort of bound out of the field. It looks at Darius. Darius, what do you say or do at this thing to intimidate it?
Sit the hell down.
You just hear the coyote go as it drops his head and it bolts away from the farm. The man, he has like a big belly. He's kind of a little pudgier, but what the? And scare that thing off. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hey, with the braid, that little thing running down your head. You done scared it off.
We came to rescue you. We saw you were running from the beast, and so we were like, let's rescue this man.
I don't need no rescuing. I almost had it. I just needed to.
I don't know about that. Can I do insight?
What are you trying to? Are you trying to?
Trying to find out his relationship to the coyote.
Yeah, go.
Or why chasing him?
Yeah, please do.
It's an 11.
There doesn't seem to be any connection. Perhaps he was out in the field tending to his crops, and this thing just kind of popped up on him. Oh, who? All of y'all came out here. What brings y'all out here?
Yeah, we're looking for this girl. What's her name, y'all? Don, what's her name?
Who? Donna. I don't know Donna.
Y'all.
I did not pay any attention to her name as I thought that she was.
I show him the photo.
Yeah, she drew it.
This girl.
Kiana. You know Kiana?
Kiana. Huh, Kiana. I know. Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. Kiana, she works at this farm in Pact. Not too far from here. Another down that's a way. Yeah, it's down that way.
Down that way. Cool. Well, that's where we're going. What about you? You live around here with the coyote?
This is my house. This is my field. These are my crops. I'm Uncle Polder. Nice to meet you. This is my place.
Oh, this is a nice place.
Thank you. I've been out here for a long time. Long time.
So has it always been this like plentiful? The crops are high, man.
No, it's been getting better and better. So, you know what? Why don't we? Here, let's come on inside. We'll get some food going if you want to sit and talk.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. Do you guys want to sit and talk to this lovely older gentleman?
Hey, you think I'm lovely?
I sure.
What is your name?
Polder.
Boulder.
Polder.
Polder.
Uncle
Right.
Polder, yes.
Intuitive. Can I do Darius remember something from a long time ago? Can I do a nature check to see if I remember something about the coyote?
Yeah, well, there might not be a roll required. What are you trying to remember about it?
I feel like I've heard a story about this animal before, and that it shows up in places where things are happening.
I'll tell you this without a roll. I'll just give this to you. Giant coyotes like this, that's one of the like the stories people tell their kids, to keep them away from these deep woods. They exist and they're ferocious and they're just like a big threat out here. That's one of the main things you would know. So a giant coyote isn't really a surprise, but it's
Oh,
something you know to stay away from. They're wild.
Polder, if you know that giant coyotes are roaming the forest, why would you build your farm out here?
Man, because they got some good crops out here. The crops are growing like crazy. I'm not scared of none of this stuff. I mean, I can take care of this. But
Have you seen any other weird animals lately?
weird animal, giant crocodiles, giant coyotes, um, big bugs,
Right.
the goblin,
Anybody
that kind of thing.
ever seen anybody with like red pools in their eyes?
I ain't seen nothing like that. But this Kiana, why'd you trying to find Kiana? She came over here a couple weeks ago. They're trying to trade for some tools. She seemed to be, pretty up to snuff for living out here in the rattle. But she seemed happy. She was happy as a clam. I'm telling you. She
Well,
said,
who?
"What's that?"
I was no, you go.
Oh, all right. I said she was happy because she was waiting on somebody. She said that someone named Cully was coming to join us soon. So, I thought it might be another, one of her friends coming over there to hang.
Did
Holy.
you say anything about this Cully?
Wait a minute. If y'all would look around, you would see Tungsten is over there like this.
Yo, Tungsten, what's up?
Yes, Tungsten talk.
Tungsten, you don't seem very forthcoming with information.
Yes.
No. Okay, guys. Excuse me, Polder. You said Cully. Yeah, I said Cully. Yeah, I don't know if that was a lover, a cousin, whatever. Cully.
Both, yeah.
Tungsten. One moment, please, sir. Tungsten spins around, kind of gathers you all around. Yo. So I know the songs, right? I do the songs. I'm a proclaimer. I proclaim. I know the song of Cully. Cully was a kid that drowned years ago.
Yeesh.
I know the story of this kid's death. I'm actually the one who added Cully's drowning to the Awakening song.
How do you know him? How did you learn of him?
Oh,
Well, it's from Promise. Kiana and Cully were best friends as kids, and they were playing near the damn haunted lake, Cradle Lace Lake. And something happened. Cully drowned. Kiana came running back to tell everybody, and the community was devastated. It's a kid. So I told the song. I added verse. But there's the thing. We can hash this out later. Polder is staring at us. Do we tell him? What do we say?
An insight check, Holder.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Polder's-
I'm looking specifically if Cully is really just something he pulled out that he doesn't know about. It's a 15.
15. Okay, yeah, 15. With a 15, I'll tell you that Holder is genuine in sort of how he brought this up. He's just probably assumed that Cully was another worker or something coming late out into the rattle. Cully doesn't know anything about. I mean, Polder doesn't know anything about Cully drowning or the story of the kid's loss. Perhaps it even overlapped, like Polder being out here in the rattle when this happened. So maybe he just missed that whole little bit of news.
Polder.
Now,
I have to.
How far is?
How far is this away?
Yeah, Cradle Lace Lake.
Cradle. I'll tell you, Cradle Lace Lake is a little further than where Polder pointed to where Kiana's farm is. So it's not actually in the area. It's not anywhere sort of close, but it's not too far away either. Um, but it's a name you would know. You would kind of know the general direction of where that would be.
Can we ask Paul if he's heard of anybody going missing at all? Like, has anybody else ever come through asking about finding somebody?
No, no. Too many people come passing by. I mean, I know everybody in our the farming pact around here. We kind of stick together as a little community, protect ourselves. I'm the one that puts the beating on them big coyotes. But that's about it. Kiana, I know she's part of another farming pact, like the next farming pact over. So that's kind of how this is organized. Live in little packs, like packs like wolves, I guess.
Polder, do you know if Kiana, when you met her, was in her right mind?
Seemed happy, yeah. She just seemed to be, all good. Y'all are acting mighty suspicious. Um, uh,
It's just, I mean, it's none of my business, but she might be in a little bit of emotional distress.
why was she being emotional distress? She's being pretty happy. Did something that happened to Cully? Did he trip on his way out here? Did y'all pass him? It's just
No. I got nothing happened to Cully or Kiana, right? But Paul, how do you usually ward off the coyote and the giant crocodile? What do you usually do to get rid of the animals?
I made my own spray, crocodile repellent. I tell you, I mixed up some of these herbs, a piece of carrot, chop that up, put that in there, grind it real fine. I spray that in the eyes of the crocodiles. They run away.
Carrot juice in the eyes of a crocodile.
Just pull that out of my. I pulled that out of my ass.
You're not supposed to admit it.
Now,
I'm
where
so
do you find
proud.
the den of
So
these? Where's the den of these here coyotes?
Wherever it is, Polder ain't going.
Well, I would like to go and wrangle us a friend.
You gonna bring that thing back here?
Yes, I believe that all it needs is some good communication and some crackers from May. Those seem to do the trick on the last set of dogs we encountered.
Oh, those were my crackers.
Ah. No wonder why those dogs didn't come back after I summoned them the second time.
Oh, speaking of which, wait, you talking about cooking? Oh, you must be. Y'all know Tweet back in Promise? Tweet over at the Poor House.
At the pole or poor?
The Poor House. The Poor House.
No, I know that.
Oh, it's a great little tavern over there. They got some great potato salad.
May, if you would have clarified the Pole House, would you know the Tweet at the Pole House?
I sure do.
Right.
Anyway.
Polder, so you're a farmer, right?
Nah. Yeah.
Wait.
I got these crops. I got a field. I got a farmhouse. I'm a farmer. It's what I do.
Polder, you don't usually go anywhere, but who do you sell your crops to?
Oh, well, there's trips that make their way into Promise pretty frequently. Little caravans of people that transport, the tomatoes, the corn, the carrots. My crocodile repellent ain't too hot yet, but I send some of that out there too. They run in and out. Let me see if you know somebody else. Lady Dre. Lady Dre's somebody that can come. She's good at organizing some of these caravans.
We know Deli.
Ooh, I don't know Deli, no. Ray?
Hey.
Ray.
She's from back way. From Promise?
Dre's in Promise, yeah, Dre's. Yeah. Tall?
Yeah.
Tall woman. She got like the sort of the reddish dreads. Reddish dreads. Dark skin.
My sister's cousin's boyfriend's uncle used to mess with Dre.
Oh, yes.
But
That's funny.
What do you know? You know.
That's who goes and takes some of the crops sometimes, A real businesswoman. So, I mean, yeah.
Mm.
Any other farmers? Have any of your local farmer pack people been missing?
Nah, they all here.
They all here. Where are the other farms? Polder, can you take us to another farm? Are they your neighbors? Right?
Yeah, we can go see anybody you want to go see, really.
We need to see this lady's farm right here who's missing. We need to check up on her estate. Could you take us there?
Tiana?
Yeah, Kiana. You said she's just about the town over. It shouldn't be
Yeah,
too far to walk.
about a packed over. Well, I would, young blood, but my knees are real tired after running Iota.
No problem. Someone can carry you.
He's looking around at all y'all trying to see who's going to offer.
I'll turn into a horse.
Oh, shit! Look at that! So you're wild shaping into this. What does the horse look like?
Yeah, well, I do my usual staff spin and then like press my shield and my quarterstaff together, and then the print goes on like the horse's like belly up to its mane, and it's straight up black stallion, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I need to learn to do that. Older says, you know what? Thanks for the offer. Frankly, I just kind of want to stay at home. Why should I go with you? Why?
Well, Polder, he done turned into a horse and everything. Come on.
Okay, Darius, may I have a perception check? With advantage. So you roll that twice and take the higher number.
All right, 15.
Okay.
13. 15.
15. Holder looks at you. Looks at the horse. All right, but let me go get my repellent real quick. All right.
Now, Tungsten, you go with him.
At his house.
Nasun, can Nasuno go as well?
You said you were tired from running from a coyote. We just want to make sure you get inside okay.
Tungsten looks you in the eye. Good nod. Like, okay, I got it. Yeah, Polder. Let's step inside. I'll help you carry an extra bottle. Polder says, all right. You only try to jump me, is you?
No, Tungsten's a real handsome guy. He's real nice, real upstanding.
Yes. And not yet, unless you do something out of context, out of character.
Threaten me, young blood.
Why won't you trust me?
All right, okay.
Taking off your sandals. It's like a sign from God for you people.
Okay. He goes inside. Tungsten sort of follows behind. As they're gone, is there anything you'd like to discuss between you? So you've just learned some information here. Older was talking as if Kiana said that Cully was some sort of current person. You all know Cully to have been dead. Perhaps Cully's the child in the drawing that was drawn under the water. What are you thinking?
I think the young girl has lost her mind and we should go back.
To the city. No, I think Polder knows more than he's letting on.
I checked him. He seemed to be pretty standard, but definitely there's some magic on here. We know that from the land, and reanimating the dead isn't exactly the strangest thing I've ever heard.
Maybe he's a ghost.
I could believe that Kiki, we're close. That Kiki had something to do with bringing this guy back to life. I would believe that.
You think maybe
she down here, living. Why would you come over here? Why would you live over here if it's so bad? Maybe this is the only place she could be with him.
Oh, you think she might have loved him?
Can we do a is it insight check around the surrounding of the farmhouse and everything like that?
That would be an investigation check.
Can we do that?
Yeah, if you'd like to take a look around for sure.
All right. 20.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Cool.
goodness.
With a 20, you are just giving this farm a very thorough search. I'll tell you several things. I'll tell you that, as I mentioned earlier, the crops are absolutely thriving here. It's like a stark contrast between the house and the environs, which just has this sort of dark, foreboding presence. And the crops are they're they're luscious. They're like just like juicy, perfect, right? So that's one thing you notice looking around. As you're looking around, you can also see this guy has several like walking sticks that have been propped up against the side of the house. Perhaps this is something he uses to beat the coyotes off with. Um, what else do you find around this place? You would notice that there's not really many tracks around here, just a single set of tracks as you're looking around. Older, you can see these tracks are kind of small. Maybe he just kind of shuffles along doing his daily duties. There's not much of interest that you would find around this farm. Nothing out of the ordinary. It all sort of lines up. See the carrots that are have been growing over here. You see all of that. Nothing seems ominous here. He seems like he is a hard worker. He seems like he's a man who is really about the life of being out here. And I'll tell you one more thing. This isn't really investigation, but I'll give you this. He didn't really seem scared of the coyote earlier. He seemed more angry that it was, stopping him from doing what he does best, working out. So it's an honest place through and through.
I'm curious to what he knows about the monsters as well, or how what his feelings are towards the monsters as well. Or are the monsters synonymous with these coyotes?
Um, there's more than just the coyotes.
Okay, all right.
You ever heard of a bar guest?
Bar guest, yeah, those are out here too.
Yeah, there are a bunch of things out here, but he needs to hurry on up, right? Should somebody call him over?
Yeah, so they come back. They come back on out. Um, uh, Tungsten is making eye contact with Bascom, and like,
Oh, well, thank you for getting him in the house safe.
yeah. Tungsten sort of pets your mane. Just kind of like scratches you right behind
I
the
go
ears.
down. I go into the little child's pose. You know how like horses do, so he can get up easy.
Yeah. Polder, thank you, sir. Let me climb on up here.
Come on and ride me, Unc.
What is happening?
Polder steps off. He looks you in the eye.
I'm a horse. Why is your mind so dirty? You're supposed to be old.
What the hell that's supposed to mean, man? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, old. Polder jumps on your back, sort of plops himself up there. You set off. He's giving you, so I guess you're kind of like leading the charge there, but he would be giving you directions, like detailed directions for how to get to Kiana's farming path, right? So you all are going along. Is there anything else you'd like to do as you're all sort of riding through? Anything at all?
I'm very interested in the crops. Nobody else cares about the crops.
Oh yeah, did you want to grab any before you go? I mean, there's fresh ingredients, the freshest.
Yeah, I grabbed some. I got a whole bag full. Don't worry.
No, take your pick. They all yours. Yeah, take them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How long you been cooking?
Oh my gosh, how long you been alive?
Probably about 3 or 4 or 5 times as long as you've been cooking.
Well, maybe. It's been a while.
She's not exactly human, you know that.
Well, it's obvious. The gods have blessed you, child. They have blessed you. It's obvious. You carry it in you.
That's just factual, yes.
The open fields that you are sort of riding along through soon vanish. Now in the woods, far edge. The air here, it smells stagnant, and there's almost like this taste of metal that might make its way through your nostrils and onto your palates there.
Is it blood?
Through the trees, You see these multiple small farmhouses amid a patch of green fields here. Suddenly, ground begins to shake. The road ahead, you see it like ripple. Just as quickly as it started, stops. Have a nature check from everybody.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
20.
11.
I got to 23.
Oh. What'd you get, May?
20.
Oh, shit. Nasuno, you're no help here. But May,
Nope.
Darius, and Bascom, you were like, that was not an earthquake. That was not an earthquake. That was something local. Specifically, you're like, yo, something collapsed under us. Like, it's either like a cave dropping under us, or there's something moving underground, like Dune style. You know what I mean?
Oh, shoot.
And as that, Polder is like, oh, goddamn land sharks again.
What's that?
Them land sharks, them big old land sharks. You know, they're like a shark, but on land. They're on the ground. Dangerous, nasty.
Does the carrot juice work or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So, what do you do about the land shark?
Run. You get out the way. I go inside myself, but yeah, I ain't trying to get caught by no land shark.
Well, can we just like run faster towards the direction we were going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost there, right?
Yeah, you're almost there, man. We need another little bit, another little bit.
Do the land sharks eat a lot of the farmers?
They can, but you know, that's if you're out here in the wilds. They don't get too close to the farms themselves, but they move between them out in these fields, right? Out in the field.
I may be able to fit one more person on my back, and we might as well get a gallop going.
That's all right. I'll run.
No, I want to. I'm
All right, you hold on to Unk.
I will ride.
Now I'm gonna privately text y'all a picture of what these land sharks look like. Just so you can have a mental image. This wouldn't be something kind of out of the norm.
I have another question. Hold up. Have you ever had any family?
Oh, dang.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I kind of want one.
You think it's like influenced by charm?
Yeah, I mean, I believe you could do it. You could charm just about anything, but that's a hard pass. I mean, you know, for me, I don't want to get
little on the nose there, Polder. Little on the nose. Polder, have you ever had family?
Yeah, I got family. My mama, my granny, daddy. Yeah, I got family. They all passed, but I got family.
Were they taken by the land shark?
No, my family wouldn't take it, but nah. Let's keep going.
Well, Polder, you seem not to want to talk about it. But I hate to be the one to ask. You see, Nasuno's family was burned and then saved and pulled from a dragon or something of the sort. Yes, May knows.
I think I got this, okay? So we're like on the horse together, like don't worry. I'll get him to talk. It's fine. So Unk. Hey.
You're welcome.
The family. Are you ready to talk about it? I feel like it could be really helpful to, you know, let loose. And we could share bread, break bread over this conversation here. It's really delicious. I've concocted this while we were on the horse. It's a lovely carrot souffle.
May I have a persuasion check with advantage from May?
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, that means do it twice, right?
Yeah. Take the higher number.
Ooh, 16.
16. Well, my granny especially, she always taught me to protect other folks. Don't always put yourself first, you know. Extend a hand, a helping hand. But the thing is, I didn't listen to my granny. Lost my best friend, the land shark.
Mm.
Swallowed right up. And it could have been me. Coulda, I could have ran out there. I could have helped him. I could have saved him somehow, but I just ran. And I could just hear my granny in my head just scolding me. I've been racked by guilt ever since that incident. It started something in me. Right? I told myself that I was gonna be a protector for my pact. I ain't ever scared of these monsters. I will stand in between them, my friends. Unity. What my granny would wanted me to do, and I've gotten over that guilt sometimes, but I do miss my friend. I do stay away from those land sharks. But that's my story, and this is a delicious carrot souffle.
What was your friend's name?
Ronald,
Ronald. Hey, do you mind? I know it might be hard, but maybe you could tell your story to Tungsten and they can add it to the song. At least they'll be like remembered or something.
Holder spins his head around, looking backwards, where Tungsten is walking behind with the walking stick. Tungsten looks at you. Got it. Keep
Yay.
going. Beautiful. So you walk on for about 10 minutes, another 10 minutes of travel. There is another tremor. Shakes down. May I have a dexterity saving throw from all of you?
Oh my.
Oh wait, I gotta do it as the horse.
Oh, nat 24.
Hey. Okay.
Give me a hot second.
This is. I just roll a dexterity. I click it.
So there is it should be dexterity saving throw. It should be like on the left-hand side of your sheet under your abilities at the top.
Right. All right. I
So it
see.
says saving throws and then there's dex. You should have a
Oh,
+2 in that.
I got to 19.
Okay.
17.
17, 19, 24. Okay. And Bascom?
Give me a hot second. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Straight towards. Okay, I'm just taking Warhorse. My dex is just +1. Okay, can do it.
Oh, wait.
What is it? It's just dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
So it says +2. It's actually +1 for me.
Okay.
16.
Wow. So you all stop just as you're feeling the ground shaking and you're stopping, and you see this big hole just open directly in front of you. The sinkhole as the ground caves in. It gives as you see the grass and dirt and rocks fall deep into this chasm in the ground right before you all stop right at the edge. And none of you go down. Before you is this pit. Pit. An apt sort of symbol might even mirror the pit in all of your stomachs that would arise when you see what you were destined to see beyond this pit. Inside a very particular farmhouse. But we'll get to that after our break.
What?
All right, everybody, thank you for chilling with us. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with the final part of our D&D game, Written in Blood. Thanks for hanging. All right. Boom.
Wow.
And we're back. Right. So, when we last left our heroes, there was a sinkhole that opened up directly in front of them. None of them went in. Thanks to their keen senses, they saw this tremor coming and saw the abyss open up in front of them. But they're all safe for now. But what I should say is that where you are, there are lots of farmhouses that sort of dot the area. As mentioned, the farms around here, they work in packs. It's not just like one singular farm. It's like a little cluster of farms that are adjacent to each other. Uncle Polder, he's here with you. Proclaimer Ward is here with you. And you find 7 farmhouses. Each are about probably like an eighth of a mile apart. But as you approach that nearest farm, you can see that the fields here are completely overgrown. Plants that are here are rotting. There are crows that fly by. They might even land on like the perch on the fence there. You don't see any people around. That's the curious thing. And one more thing I should mention is that nearly all of these houses have this large and muddy red X painted on it. What do you do?
Uh, investigation of I'm sorry, investigation just to see what else is going on around. Like if there's anything else that we can glean from just what we see with our naked eye.
From where you are, I don't even think an investigation check would help you. You'd have to kind of, go approach one of the houses. Would you like to go to one of the houses and kind of see what's there?
Well, can I look into the pit first?
Oh yeah, so the pit is past, but I'll tell you, the pit was just like a big hole in the ground. It was as if something had moved through and kind of weak. The ground was weak in that spot, so it kind of fell through at that point. Could have even been a land shark that missed y'all.
Mm.
But if you'd like to inspect one of the houses, I can, of course, give you some insight if you like to approach any of them.
Yeah. Whichever one is closest.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception. 15.
15, okay. All right, I'll keep that in mind. That's for something else. But for the closest, for the closest house that you see, you would notice as you sort of peer through the windows there, that there are clothing and just knickknacks and like household items strewn everywhere inside. You can see this from the window. And they all seem to be covered in just red mud. May, what are you doing? Are you also investigating any of these houses, or what would you like to do?
Red mud in the. Can I like cast a spell to learn more about the? Who cares why it's red? Do I care why it's red? Maybe I just want to learn more about the nature of this clay and how it got all over the house.
Do you have any sort of like spell that'll? Let's see. You have detect poison and disease.
Good question.
Protection from good, purify food and drink, shield. Detect thoughts. It looks like you don't have like necessarily like a spell for this, but if you give me a nature check, you kind of
Okay.
sort through that.
Cool. Oh my Lanta. It's a 7. I got a 7.
Cool. It seems to just be normal mud from this area. It's not from somewhere else. Hell, but
Well,
who knows?
are there people in the houses? Like, can we go
Nope.
in?
Nobody's there. You don't see
Oh yeah,
anybody.
there's no people. Okay, well let's check it out. I want to go inside.
Yeah, again, as you're looking in this house, there's clothes everywhere. Clothes and just things everywhere. Yeah. You don't see anything else other than that.
Okay. So, okay. Well, this is not even where we were trying to go, right? This is not Kiana's house.
Well, this is Kiana's farming pact. You don't know which house is Kiana's. Look into another house if you like.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Kiana's house.
Okay. Let's go to another house. You go to another house and inside you see there are windows. Every window in this sort of rickety farming house is shattered. Every window is broken. Shards of glass that remain battered with dried blood.
Hmm.
With mud or dry or blood?
Blood.
I
Well, that's
is it,
probably
is there any similarity between the mud and the blood?
You can definitely tell the difference, but I mean, it's just two different substances, but no similarities. Again, this house has a big red X painted on it.
Can I do an arcana check to
Arcana will
see
give
if
you any sort of like magical, if you're looking like any sort of magical item, any sort of like spell book, that kind of thing. But for like blood, that'll be a medicine check if you're trying to get more information out of it. But it's
uh
blood for sure. It's like very obvious.
I want to check the mud though. I feel like there's something in the mud. Like what? Like is the mud? Does the mud have magic or?
Um, from May checking it, it just seems to be just normal mud.
But she rolled a 7. I want
That's
to roll
true.
something.
That's true. You could try. You could try.
Oh my
Well, so what is it? It's a nature.
Nature.
Oh, a 7.
It's mud. It's mud. That's what you see. Bascom, what are you doing? Again, there's just farmhouses dotting. They seem to have red X's painted on them. What are you doing?
do all of them have red X's? Every single one?
Perception?
Oh,
Absolutely. My perception as a horse. What is that with?
And Uncle Polar's on top, like,
Okay, it's not.
this
plus
place
5.
is creepy.
That's a 12, not a 16.
Well, they seem to. They seem to. And Nasuno, what are you doing?
I feel like I'm, looking at this hole to see how deep it is, to see.
Like
I
a
feel like
hole?
I feel like I'm still at the hole.
He's still back in the hole.
I'm like, what is happening here, nature? What like how deep this is and where does it lead?
Yeah, you would see that it goes like deep into the ground. There is a bottom to it. You would see kind of where the dirt did settle.
Can I like throw a rock down there and listen to see, how long it takes for it to drop?
Let me tell you how deep that is. Let me add that. It's only you can see the bottom. It's only about 10 feet.
Oh, well, I'm gonna crawl down. I'm gonna jump down into this hole.
Okay. Cool.
Well, hold on. Before I go, let me pull out my stake and like tie a rope to it so I can pull myself back up.
Oh, okay, cool. That's smart.
You can tie it. You can tie it to one of my hooves.
You're not.
Oh,
Are you there? You know
I'm
that's
still a horse. I'm everywhere, baby. I got a speed of 60 feet plus mobile. That's about 80.
Yes, there we go. Yes, horse, please. Bascom horse. Bascom the black stallion.
Bascom the
Help.
Black Stallion. God
Oh
almighty.
man.
Wait, it would be like this.
Is there any like is this ridiculous? Is there magic in the air, like in the house?
You asked that. There is.
in these
I
houses,
know, but I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
there's nothing in these houses you're looking at. You rolled a perception check earlier though, and I haven't forgotten
And
about
it was
that.
a 15.
It was a 15. I have not forgotten about it. But before I get to that, let me get to our friend Nasuno. Who have you lowered yourself down into the hole yet?
Yeah, I've tied my rope to his hoof, and
Okay.
I've lowered myself into this 10-foot hole.
All right, cool. Roll for initiative, please, Nasuno.
What?
As,
No, God.
as you get to the bottom of this hole, you see this severed hand sort of crawl its way from the bottom in that loose dirt, and it tries to go and jump at you. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
A 9? Okay, let me roll for this hand.
Oh no.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
That's
What have I done?
5. So you're gonna go
Do I get
first.
to roll?
You're up here. You're not really in
Because
this
he's tied
combat,
to me?
huh?
Because he's tied to me. I'm
Would
his
you like
escape.
would you like to be in this combat?
Yeah, I mean, I want to pull him out
Okay.
in the initiative order. Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, please roll.
Does that make sense, or is that
Yeah,
weird?
it makes sense. Yeah, I'll allow you to be in it.
Yeah, it's a 21.
You go first. You see this hand down
Oh
there,
hell yeah.
just ready to pounce at Nasuno. What do you do?
I hit a gallop, baby. I use my full speed, 80 feet out of there.
Oh, yeah, you're gone, right? Okay. You give me an athletics. Can I just get that from you? And can I get an acrobatics from Nasuno?
Oh my God.
It's a
Acrobatics.
+4 as the horse.
Oh, sweet.
My strength is higher.
Look, I am a natural born acrobat, okay? 18.
18, okay.
That's a 9 for me. For the
Okay.
horse.
Okay, again. So I'm comparing the 18 with a 9. What happens is there's like a little bit of like lost in translation between down there and up there. So you get a late start, but Nasuno, tell us how you sort of almost like bound like up the wall as you see this hand try to get after you.
Well, as he's going, can I just really as he's taking off? I mean, like, do I have my sword out or anything? I want to like poke it as I'm on my way up. Just kind of poke my hand into my sword into the hand to take with me up and out of this hole.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Examine.
Let's try it. Give me a hit. Give me a hit. That sounds awesome. I'll allow it.
Okay. All right. Okay, here I go. I'm like, oh, alley-oop. 15.
That hits. That hits. Cool.
Okay.
So that hits. You pierce this hand. You skewer this hand, and it goes limp as whoosh, your sword goes through it. So you have just like this hand on your sword like this as you're pulled up out of the hole and back towards the farmhouse. As May and
Nice.
Darius, you see Nasuno sort of being dragged by Bascom. Uncle Polder still on top, like, what the hell is going on?
I forgot about Poland.
Up towards you all. What do you do as you see Nasuno sort of dragged back?
What is happening? What is going on?
Oh my God.
What is going on?
I'm really perplexed. I thought he was silly for going in the first place. So now he's got a hand. I want to investigate it.
Yeah, he has this literal severed hand. Like you can see like the bone sticking out of the bottom of it. Like, but it's unmoving. It's just skewered on his sword.
I dust myself off. I say, my friend, I hold up my sword with the hand. I say, my friends, I retrieved this from the bottom of the hole. I flick it on the ground.
Uh,
um, okay. Um,
He just the ground, just laying there,
does
this
does
hand.
Polder look surprised at the hand?
Holder is disgusted. He's about to throw up. He's a
ooh,
Oh, I change.
Polder,
I
you
change
are.
back into human. Get him
whoop.
off my back.
Oh, he hits the ground. Whoosh. Oh, give me a little warning, young blood.
his hip.
No, my
I'm
back.
sorry. I
My
won't have
back.
any passengers get horse sick.
Oh, I get. It's not you, Bascom. It's his hand. It's a.
Well, you were about to throw up on me, so I think it does concern me.
I can't look.
Wait. So with the Palermo, Portland, Balderone. What do you
Uncle Polder's my name.
Polder? Uncle Polder. Have you ever seen
Call him
anything like this
Palermo?
before?
Do I look like a Palermo to you? My name is Polder. No, I ain't seen no hands running around by themselves. The only hand I see are these, and they attached to these, which is attached to me, Uncle Polder.
Mm.
Can I do an
No, it's
Arcana check on
mess.
the hand?
Yeah, you can.
Arcana check on the hand. That is a 24.
Yeah, so you know
Ooh.
this thing is this hand has been dead, but the way it was moving, as your friends might describe, that's totally magical. Somebody was pulling the strings on this hand. There was some force, some specifically magical force that might still be in this area that was doing that. And what I'll tell you with that, I'll give you the result of your perception check early. You passed only one of these houses that didn't have an X marked on it.
That was my question.
You didn't see it. You didn't see it. Darius did with that 15 check. With that 15 perception check. There's
Yeah,
one.
There's one house. Can we go to the house right now?
Can I bring my hand?
Can I do can I do like a protection from evil and good, and I like touch everybody in like a group huddle, and I'm like, we're all protected from this whatever's going on in this house.
Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. So the way that spell works, here's what it says. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, which includes undead. You might guess his hand was a little undead, right? So you have I see several spell slots. You got about 4 slots left. You could choose to touch the 3 people that are here with you and protect them all with the spell, if you wanted to. Or you could just bless one person, including yourself. What are you choosing?
Well,
I can do something, May.
what can you do?
Well, it'll protect us in a way. I'm a cast Paths Without Trace on the party. So I think that's everyone in one cast.
Is all of these under spells?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a spell. So it gives you plus 10 bonus to stealth. So if we want to sneak in, we can do that. We're not invisible, but like we're hard to find, and there's no tracks anymore from us.
Okay, well then maybe do we even need to be protected? I'll just protect I'll protect baby boy. I'll protect uncle.
Baby boy.
My grandmama used to call me baby boy.
Yeah, and I'll cast Pass Without Trace on everyone, including Tungsten.
Cool. And so what does that do to your stealth?
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to stealth checks
Plus
and can't be tracked. It's set by magical means.
Wonderful. Cool. And I'm just going to drop you all a little in our little text group chat, just a little picture of the environs here so you can help you imagine it. This is one of those houses with an X on it.
Um,
And you might notice a little something curious in the mouth of that raven.
That's a finger.
That's a finger.
There's a finger. There's
Ah.
a metal contraption on it.
Oh, okay. This is this is a little different than what I was. Okay.
Yeah. Think real Georgia. You know what I mean? Or like, just like out in the field.
So
Should we sneak into the house?
wait, before we go into the house, Polder, who usually lives in these houses? Have you seen people in these houses recently?
Yeah, I seen all these people. Remember I told you Kiana came? It just wasn't Kiana that came. It was all of these people. They were coming to trade supplies, trade some tools, so they could do their harvesting.
And you say this was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, all these people. It was tons of people out here. All these houses. Each one of them is a family, right? People living out here, working the land. All of them. But there's nobody here right now, so that is strange. Are we going in that house? I mean, can I stay out here?
Did you say it was strange? Did you not? You think it's strange? The hand came out the ground and attacked. It's a little strange.
That's very strange. I can't look at the hand. I'm gonna throw up looking at that.
So the hand did try to attack me as I jumped in the hole. It was very strange.
Can we go into the house?
Yeah. As you're approaching the house, you can see that the house's yard, it is that muddy red clay. There are several rusty shovels and rakes that lie scattered around. The crops around the place, they are sick. But there is actually this large wooden porch that wraps around the front, one side of the step on it. You can hear the creak that almost sounds like a scream. Step on it. But
whoa.
Wait, don't we make no sound?
I stand corrected. Let me take that back. Whoop. There is no sound as you step onto. As you walk inside, you see there. It's dark inside. Sort of wooden panels that line this place. There's a door to your right. There is a door to your left. They are both closed. They don't seem locked, but they are both closed. There is still a hallway in front. Two more doors that are in front of you. Do you take the left door? Do you take the right door? Do you take one of those two doors in front?
Whichever door the secret creature that ran behind the Suno took, I want to take that.
that was the left door.
wait, can we split up? Can we split up?
Up there goes the creature again. Oh dear.
I don't think we should split the party. That's first mistake. First mistake.
I think.
Let's go left.
Does anybody have like a premonition or anything, like a feeling?
I can
perception check them.
Can I do something? Can I send a minor illusion like into a door and see what happens?
But who you lose? Oh, okay.
Like to see if something attacks it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so you could open a door and send like some sort of sound or an image inside. Yeah, which door would you like to open though?
I would like to open the left door and left.
Yeah.
And send like an image of Bascom into the door.
Yeah, so it has to fit in like a little 5-foot cube. I don't know how. I think Bascom's a little taller than that, so it's like a little mini Bascom. Just kind of stiffly floats into the room there. Perhaps it even looks like a bigger version of the little Bascom doll that you have. Who knows? But as it goes inside there, you would notice that this is a living room. The furniture in this living room, and nothing sort of disturbs your little illusion. The furniture is haphazardly just arranged. It looks like it's all about to fall apart. But beneath, the floor is covered in hundreds of handprints. These handprints are almost like they were all dipped in that crimson mud and then all over the floor. And I'll tell you this, the art style, very similar to that picture that Aunt Deli found in Promise. May I have a perception check?
Yes.
From everybody.
If you
I
would
will-
like to be like, if you would like to sort of peer into this room, I'll take a perception.
Can I peer into the other room?
The one across the
Got
hall.
got a nat
Yeah.
20.
Ooh.
May did not.
Okay, and what about you, Nasuno?
5.
5. Okay, yeah, dude, Darius. Everybody's kind of looking around. Mostly, they're distracted by the handprints on the ground. But Darius, what Darius does is he moves his chair, and you notice a break in the pattern of all those handprints under the chair. The handprints don't continue under the chair. You see under the chair this muddy depiction of 2 children. One of the children reaching for the other child who is being dragged in water by large hands. There are scrapes in this mud. Scrapes read Cully. That's what you see.
So there's so much information to process.
Yeah.
All right. So what we know that Cully from Tempest Brew told us that Cully died from the drowning. Tempest Brew, Kendall Martin,
Tungsten Ward.
Tungsten Ward. Tungsten Ward has told us that that Cully died years ago, but Polder saw Cully a couple of weeks ago.
Polder didn't see
no,
Cully.
he didn't see. Kiana said that she was looking for Cully.
She was
a couple of
excited
weeks ago.
excited to see Cully.
No, also she was excited to see Cully. But we know that Aunt Deli had a picture drawn by Kiana. So that means this thing was drawn by Kiana too, right? Since they're the same style.
Did I see anything in the other room?
Okay, yeah. Would anybody else like to do anything in this room? May or Nasuno with this, as Darius would point this out.
No, thank you.
You're like, no. Keep me away from that.
No, I'm creeped out.
Cool. Across the hall, what you would see, Bascom, this is a bedroom. It has a bed, it has a writing desk. It's like a small bedroom, so only really one person here. The space in comparison to the other place, every here and here is neat. Everything is orderly, but there is just like a desk that's strewn with art supplies. What do you do?
I want to inspect the art and papers.
Okay. As you're rifling through that, you would see that there's just repeating images, right? There's hands, there's lakes, there's wide eyes looking up through depictions of water. There is one piece of paper in particular that's the biggest here. It shows a pair of eyes, but it has handprints for pupils. Again, it's all same style as the saw that Aunt Deli found.
I show them this and I say, I don't know what you guys think about this, but here's a little working theory. It seems there's things pulling people under. So either this entity is under the house or it's over by the lake, because the lake is supposed to be close to her farmstead where we said we find her. We know that Cully she's been pining over Cully in some way. There are all these pictures, all these things. So my question to y'all is, do we think it's under here, under this house? Or do we think we need to push on to the lake to where maybe there's a different source of what these hands are?
Mm.
I do want to go to the lake, but I feel like there's so much. There's more that we haven't seen in the house.
Also, why is like this is the only house without an X on it? Like, who's putting the X's on the houses, and why not this one? Like, was this the house that was like that they were looking for, or were they looking for something else in all the other houses and didn't find it there?
Question, Uncle Polar, Uncle Pete.
Hey, how you doing?
Do you have an X on your establishment?
Hell no.
He
Hmm.
hasn't been far
Hmm.
from this town though.
I ain't seen none of these X's except for over here.
Is this
Hmm.
Kiana's
But
house?
It might be. I never been over here before, but I mean, might
Yeah,
be.
these are her paintings.
Oh, there's a chest over there in the corner.
Oh, really? Good
How
eyes.
perceptive of you,
Thank you.
Holder.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go back outside. I'm gonna be on the porch. Y'all need it. He turns around and goes stands on the porch. Might even be like a little window in this place, and you can just see him sort of like put his hands in his pockets and out over the way. On
He's
the
very
porch.
calm for for all that has happened. So it's only the two rooms, right?
The chests.
Yeah, there's a chest there.
There's
It's a two chest.
Yeah, there's a chest in this room, but if you step back out in the hallway, down the hall, there are two more rooms. A left one and then a right one at the end. If you wanted to leave this room.
I kind of want to open the chest.
Right.
Do it.
You want to.
Yeah. I mean, we're protected. Well, no, he's protected, so he should come open the chest.
No, we're all stealthy.
Yeah, but stealth don't matter if there's something evil in the chest.
Yeah, that's true. Aren't you touched by gods or something? You can't open a chest.
Listen, get baby boy P in here.
Why you want me to come inside? Just leave the chest alone.
But remember, I blessed you. Remember that?
Well, nope, I ain't open it. I ain't open it. I ain't getting blasted.
Intimidation on Polder to make him open the chest.
Okay, intimidate. Okay, intimidate. Give me a roll.
Can a bunch of us intimidate him?
Yes, I want to see this happen.
It is a 6.
6. Okay.
Oh yeah, 21.
Nasuno, what do you do? Nasuno is intimidating as hell. What do you do to intimidate Uncle Polder into opening the chest?
I just pull out my gun and I point it at his head.
Oh, hey. You ain't gotta get gangster, young blood. You gotta get gangster on me. Oh. Okay. I'll open it. Uncle Polder waddles into the house. He clicks open the chest, which is unlocked. He opens it, raises it. You all can see from behind. He's rummaging through it, looking around. You can hear him mumbling a little something to himself. And then pulls out a pair of overalls. Looking at the overall, he's turning them over, turning them upside down, inside out. And then he reaches in his pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Uncle Polder finds 13 rings. Hold on one second.
In the pocket of the overalls.
In the pocket of the overalls, he finds 13 rings. Hold up. That are worth trying to do math here. That are worth 13 gold each. So 13 times 13, 169 gold he finds in the pockets of this. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take this. Uncle Polder's gold. All right, 169 pieces of gold. I'm going to sell these. Lady Dre, you going to give me some cash for these? All right, thank you for making me open that myself. And he pockets all the rings. He puts on at least 10 of them on each of his fingers. I'll be on the porch.
How long does my intimidation last on this fool with my gun pointed at him?
I'll say it's still in action.
Does he
I'm like,
know? Can I before we intimidate him? Can I ask? Do you know whose rings these might have been before you decide to take them out the overalls and put them on your hands?
Well, I don't see nobody else around here. I mean, these are worth value, pretty penny.
Oh, Polder. All right, we'll shoot him.
okay. Well, Polder, I say that you should distribute these rings amongst us, amongst the pack. That is the noble thing to do.
Noble? We don't even know this is stealing.
No one is coming back for these. Everyone is dead.
Oh, that. Exactly.
Can we? Is it? Are the rings magical at all? Can we check the rings before we divvy out the rings?
They're not magical, but they are worth 13 gold apiece.
Yeah, Polder, you're gonna have to come up off them rings. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
so we'll split this between you all. Let's say each of
metal.
huh?
I don't fuck with metal, so not for me.
Okay, so divided by 3. Cool. I'll say all of you can add except for Bascom, can add 56 gold to your inventory. Let's say these are things you would take back and maybe trade in for some gold. I'll say you can add that 56 gold.
Mm.
You need help, I can drop it on your sheet.
That'd be great.
Okay, cool. It's in inventory. There's like a little thing of gold there. You'll click that. Add 56. They now have 76 gold.
Just out of curiosity, did we start off this journey with any gold at all?
If it
I
came,
had 5.
whatever
It
was
looks
given
like
to you in
regular
character
5.
creation,
Yeah.
Okay, right.
what you started with. We're starting at level 3, so you just get whatever that is.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Now I have 61.
Nice. Now that you're pretty much done in this room, again, at the end of the hall there are 2 doors, another on your left and another on your right, like right in front. You go in any of them? You leave? Do you run?
No, we got to go in the doors.
Yeah, the right. I want to go in the right door.
Yeah, I'll back her up.
You going in the right?
I will also go.
All right. Sounds good. In here you see a long plain table, wooden sideboard, and several chairs. They are shattered on the floor. The debris in here is streaked. Stains. Looks like this place has been just ran. Also in here, you'll see several of the floorboards have been up, sticking out, and you hear this chatter, this. You can see one of those animated sort of trapped under one of the floorboards, trying to claw and get, but it can't. So it runs around like a little rat in a cage. That's all you see in.
Is it?
Something.
Well, I'm not even in the room.
Is there like a? Can we get like a shovel? That's kind of stupid. Can we get like a shovel and like dig under the home?
I believe I have. Nope, that's a lie. I don't.
Oh,
I have a crowbar and a hammer.
Let me see. I have cooking utensils. I could use like a spoon.
Crowbar sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
You're talking about through the room. Through the room. We're gonna try. Okay, great.
Are you trying to dig?
I guess not the part where the hand is. Like, forget the hand, but like maybe there's like the hand's got to be coming from something somewhere.
Yeah, cool. And I'll say you all with your teamwork away from the hand sort of dig into where that was coming. eventually break into what is a tunnel big enough for all of you to pass through. Uncle Polder, he wants to stay outside. Um,
What about tungsten?
I was about to say, Tungsten is kind of there with you. You want me to join too, or
I haven't gone in the room yet. I want to go in the room on the left. Are they all over there?
the room on the left you can see is like the kitchen. Um, Tungsten, I'll say Tungsten is kind of his head and looking at what Darius sees. See four farmers. They stand facing each other. Their crimson eyes unblinking.
Wait.
Each of them, they have a knife. Each of them has a knife. But they don't do anything when you come inside. They don't do anything. They don't move. They don't stop looking at each other. And Tungsten says, "Oh shit. Darius, see this?"
Yes, I do.
What do we do? The others do.
Can I? The others got problems. They got the hole. They got to figure out. Can I do a Arcana check? Is that making it? Arcana.
Always with the Arcana.
What are you trying to figure out? What do you want to know?
I want to know what is happening. Yeah. I want.
You might not get more than you did back in Promise, I'll tell you that, but they seem to be in the same
Alright.
condition, swirling eyes and everything. But these people, they're not really moving. They're just kind of just looking at each other. They all have knives.
Can I do a perception check of the rest of the room?
Yeah, you can do a
All right.
perception.
Perception. Or is it perception or investigation?
Perception. Or whichever you'd like to do. I mean, perception, I can roll with that.
No, I'm gonna do investigation. I get +5 for investigation. I'm gonna do that one.
Okay.
21.
With a 20. Cool. For that investigation, I'll tell you that you can see there's a pantry off to the side of this kitchen here. It's also been ransacked like the dining room has. Cupboard stands open. But with that 21, I'll tell you, there is a trap door in the floor in here in this pantry with a 10-foot tall ladder that descends down into a cold storage cellar. And out of that, you can smell this rotten stench that floats. So while they're digging underground, there is a ladder that goes underground.
Is Polder? Where is Polder?
Polder's out on the porch. He's not coming in.
I need Polder to come inside.
Boy, what you want? Oh shit! Why are you not moving?
Do you recognize any other farmers, Polder?
Yeah, these are the people that came over a couple weeks ago. What's wrong with them?
Maybe you should go touch one and find out. See what happens.
I'll tell you that Polder like pokes one on the shoulder. Polder ain't scared. Pokes one on the shoulder. They don't move. He waves his hand in front of another's face. They don't move. Nothing.
Can I? Would this be a sleight of hand? Can I like check their bodies for any like charm or item or anything?
Yeah, you can. With a sleight of hand, you could try to slip a hand in a pocket or something, see what you can pull out if there's anything there.
Well, I don't need sleight of hand because they don't move, right?
That's true. They're not moving. Do you want to take something from them?
Well, can I Polder since? Well, no. So, because they might move when I touch them, so I'm not going to touch them. But Polder, they don't move when he touched them. So, Polder, can you check their pockets and their clothing and their bodies?
Polder gives him a pat down. Only thing they got is these knives on them. I mean, I see some seeds in the pocket of one of them over here. They got some pumpkin seeds. Wow. They must have been at work when this happened to them. But that's it. Nothing else. No, I don't see no artifacts or nothing, any sort of mind control devices or nothing. Weird. We tell everybody else. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
well,
everybody,
yes, yes.
everybody. And you would all be able to see this and see the ladder and see.
Oh, well, do we just take the ladder then?
They all lead to the same place.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, for you.
As you, okay,
Oh,
as you all descend the ladder, Holder hanging back, he's still there with you, but he's a little not scared, but wary. Protect you all. There's even this little song filters in through you as you proceed this tunnel that this ladder leads. The song's volume increases. Soon, Tungsten says, "This is part of the awakening song." This part of the song tells the story of a young man named, rather than its usual context where the boy dies by drowning, as Tungsten sung. The song has been sloppily rewritten to feature fully being saved by his closest. Tunnel opens into a lantern lit, packed dirt chamber. The cause of the stench comes apparent. A dozen bodies lie strewn across the floor, all wearing the clothes of farmers. Many of their limbs have been cleanly removed and set into a sizable pile on the far side of the cavern. Center of the room, a young woman singing. This young woman, soon to be Kiana, has sort of like a red wrap tied around her hair. There's sort of a couple of braids that drop down in front of her face. She wears a white top, these blue patched jeans that are kind of high waisted. There's a belt tied around her. She looks like she's in a dream state, right? Holds a knife loosely, but her eyes aren't crimson or anything. But as soon as she sees you all kind of, oh, are you stealthing up? I should ask that.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
I'll take stealth rolls, please.
We have heavy stealth.
That's a plus 10 to all of those.
Yeah, in addition to your whatever your normal is.
Good.
Oh, plus,
Thank goodness I got a 6, so 16. Whew.
Okay.
That's 25.
21.
My stomach kind of hurt. I'm a little afraid.
Says, after she stops singing, "Oh, color. I can't believe it back to me. It's you so wonderful to hear your voice again. When I heard your voice, Stellar, I dug and found. I want nothing more than just be here with you. Song, it's new. It has a happy ending now. You can finally have a and you don't see anybody else around. What do you do?
Investigation.
Should you drop the knife?
What? Oh, you say that?
She doesn't know that we're there.
She doesn't know that you're there. But I'll say you can give me an insight.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, give me an insight. Yeah, give me an insight. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, yeah, if you would like, yeah, just watching her say this, talk. She's talking.
That's a 21.
21. Okay, cool.
It's a 7.
7, 21, 7. Okay.
11.
11.
14.
14. 14 and 21. So you're gonna notice that as she's talking to this, you may just and Derek talking off the back, all that kind of stuff. No, the other two, you're gonna notice her eyes are darting to a specific place as she's talking. She's talking to the pile of limbs that are there.
Oh my gosh.
We're stealth, right?
Yeah.
I want to get behind her and grab the knife.
Okay.
From her.
Give me a slide.
I feel like this is like a blood ritual thing.
Give me
wait. Before you do that, Bascom.
Y'all can talk this out.
Bascom, I might have a way out of this. I don't know, but we might be able to devise a plan if I can disguise myself as Cully in real life and somehow lead her as Cully out of this chamber.
Well, I mean, that helps something, but I think first priority got to be that she can't hurt herself or others, right?
Yes, I could tell her to maybe put down the knife as Cully.
But what I'm saying is, if she doesn't have a knife, there's no threat no more, right? We don't want her to do anything slick while you're trying to convince her. Why leave it up to chance? We got a sure thing.
For all intents and purposes, she's talking to dead limbs on the ground, and I could very well shoot her and walk away from this. I'm trying to be amicable about this whole situation. So, yes, we should get the knife from her, but at the first sign of violence, I will end her.
That'd be a mistake.
We shall see.
Lady, that'd be wrong. I go to disarm her.
Okay.
I don't know what role that is.
Oh, I was talking, but I was muted. Sleight of hand roll.
Okay. That's a 7. Not great. Wait, do I have advantage because I'm stealth?
What the hey? Take it. One benevolent dungeon.
Yeah. A benevolent god. 17.
17. Okay, let me. Oh. $18. There is resistance as she feels it. She spins around. She looks at you. Who are you? What are you doing? What are you trying to take?
Ma'am, we were brought here by one of your relatives. She was worried about you. And my friend here, Nasuno, he and I just want to get you home safe along with May and Darius, but ma'am, you're holding a knife and you're talking to some limbs. And I was concerned about you, so I thought I might as well remove the obstruction. I'm sorry that I snuck up on you. That was dishonest of me.
We also may know one of your relatives.
Who?
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Aunt Deli.
I have it written down. Wait, is it
Deli?
Oh, it's Deli. That's her aunt. Yeah, we're sent by Deli, like Nasuno said.
Well, I'm okay. I can stay out here. I was sad, but I'm not sad anymore.
Why do you?
I'm not sad anymore. I was sad, but I'm not sad anymore. It's okay.
Why don't you just drop the knife?
Did you these bodies? Um did you cut them up like this? It's really impressive craftsmanship.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't see this stuff around here?
No, no. So I'm not sad anymore. I can. Maybe I should just go.
Cully, tell us about him.
Oh,
Cully. Cully was my friend that drowned, but it's okay because I saved him.
How'd you save him?
I brought him back. I pulled him out.
You pulled him out from the lake or
Yeah.
Can I insight check and see if she's a warlock?
Can't say she's a warlock, but you can insight and check something else.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to see if by brought him back, she means like ritual brought him back.
Okay.
Oh. It was almost a nat 20. It's a 7.
No, 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 no. Keeps looking at the pile of limbs, talking, but that's all you got.
can I like persuade her to tell me more? Like
Yeah.
um 21. So
Okay.
thanks, sweetheart. Tell me what's going on.
Hey, I brought Coley back, but he's sleeping now after he was fed. But my song helps keep him quiet, so I'm here getting Coley to sleep. So I'm tired.
Oh.
can you show us Cully while he's sleeping?
I'm not sure I want to see Cully.
What does Cully eat? If I
She,
might ask.
she points to the limbs.
Oh man.
Coley.
Did she point that as to what he ate or to Cully as Cully?
Yes.
That was
Yes doesn't answer the question.
Yes.
Yes, that's what she points to the limbs.
But like
as
in response to what? Because he asked like 2 questions.
Yes.
what does Cully eat?
I'm so tired. Do you mind if I lay down?
No,
Well-
please keep singing. Keep singing.
Yes. And May here is a fantastic chef.
No, yeah. Eat some fruit. Here's some carrots. Wake up.
Can I give this to Cully?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You want to see Cully?
Cully is hungry. We must be. As I'm saying this, Cully is hungry. I'm slowly slipping my hand into my holster.
Okay.
Cully is hungry. We're ready to feed him.
She says, "Okay." And at that, I'm gonna send you a picture of Cully.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
We gonna die. Oh man.
So the pile of limbs springs up and it sort of rolls, crawling its way towards all of you.
Okay.
Wait.
I cast Speak with Animals.
Wait. This ain't an animal. Roll for initiative.
Oh.
You always trying to cast speak with animals.
I just want to speak to it. Just
Coley is this like this conglomerate of all these arms. It's just like a bunch of arms together. How does it describe it in the thing?
I'm last.
I roll a 12.
Oh wait, what are we?
A grasping initiative. This is a grasping mass of humanoid limbs. Yeah, it's an obsessive claimer of corpses and collector of body parts. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of limbs together that move parts. You see all different skin tones of brown here. I love Ian in the chat. I don't know if a pile of limbs counts as an animal.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, humans are animals.
That's a stretch, Nasuno. That's a stretch.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. So everybody rolled. We have Bascom with 3, Darius with 12, Nasuno with 23, May with 18, and Cully, also known as the Soul Shaker, with 6.
Oh my.
So Nasuno, you're up first, then May. Nasuno, May, Darius, Cully, then Bascom. You can see Tungsten at this sort of point. He's like rush Kiana and sort of bring Kiana to the side, kind of holding Kiana with that walking stick that Tungsten has, making sure that they don't get in the way.
Fucking legend. That's why we keep him around.
And Polder is off to the side, like.
Not me.
And Nasuno is up first. Nasuno, what would you like to do? There is this soul shaker, this conglomerate of limbs just moving and writhing about, trying to attack and scratch at you. What do you do?
Yeah. So I'm gonna just go on ahead and maybe you know what? I'm gonna run over to the girl. Kiana.
That Tungsten has. I would say Kiana, yeah, is within your 30 feet, probably about like 50 feet away from you at this point. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my short sword up to her throat, and I'm going to say, "Tell him to stop."
Okay, that's your action.
Should I roll an intimidation check or something to see if she can like?
I'll tell you that her eyes are sort of glazed over, and she's really sort of fighting with Tungsten. If you want that to be their action, it can. Want to intimidate her to trying to communicate with this thing later on her turn?
Yes, that'll be my action. And then do I get because it's with my short sword, do I get my two weapon? No, I don't know. I'll let you.
If you would like to cross over to the Soul Shaker and attack, I would say you would have enough movement to do that.
Okay. So my first action then is going to be to intimidate her and like with my short sword and like tell her to stop, and then slice it. Or maybe I'll slice it first, and then if you know, fuck it. I'm gonna slice it first.
Okay.
Here I go. Take that. Oh hell yeah, that's a nat 20 plus 4.
That hits.
Okay.
Please roll your damage.
8 damage.
Okay, what does it look like as you attack this conglomerate of limbs?
I'm just gonna I'm swiping to slice off limbs. So I literally am just coming up and over and trying to slice off as many limbs as I can in the process.
You see a couple fingers fly off as they tumble to the ground. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn? May, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action for my 2 weapon fighting and do it again, I guess.
Boom, nice.
And here I go. Come on, baby. Give me some. Nope. Well, that's a 6.
That does not hit as your sword as the Soul Shaker holds out of the back.
Dang.
All right. Next up in the initiative order is May. So May, yeah, you have several spells here that might be able to help. You can stand back from a distance. I see that you have Firebolt here. You could send this just like bolt of fire out of your hand directly at creature if you wanted to, or if there's anything else you'd like to do.
Okay.
It does seem like it's trying to rip you and your friends.
Hear me out. I have a spell called, wait, I just saw it. It's called, it's an attack called Healing Hands. Huh? What if I heal the hands? It's just like it's de-zombified.
You take the spell literally.
You can cast that at this thing, but then it'll heal from the damage that Sean just did to it.
No. I mean, no. But it's already been damaged. You see what I'm saying?
So you'll make it better. It'll be stronger. Yeah.
You're trying to take care of the psychological damage.
Deeper. It's hurt. It's hurt. It's not well.
If you want to do it, you can. Yeah.
Feel it.
If you want to heal it, you can. Yeah, if you want to.
I,
But
I do not recommend.
don't do that. Don't make it just be better. I want it to be well.
You can
can't
make
tell
it well.
everyone
Yeah,
to do
please do. If you
I
want,
can.
you want to cast that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I want the hands to be happy.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Ah,
I'm doing that.
So you'll
some
click that
say
2d4.
love.
Yeah.
Wait, click the D4.
So there's a button 2d4 is the healing that can be done. You are going to be healing these hands though. So Sean, I believe, did 8 damage to it. Perhaps you can get that 8 damage back.
No,
Is it
that's not
16
what I
because
wanna
the
do.
That's
90?
what this spell would do to it. Just like letting you know, like sort of outside the game.
Fine, I don't want to do that.
Okay, you can do anything else. You could
I'll do the fire thing. No. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do I do?
So yeah, so you see where it says firebolt, you can hit that +6. Hit that. That'll tell us if you can hit it actually or not.
21.
21. That hits. So now that you hit it, the firebolt leaps and tumbles into this massive writhing hand. So now you're going to click that 1d10, this firebolt. That's the damage that will be done.
8.
8. Cool. So now you're doing 8 points of damage to this thing. It is on fire. What does it look like as you shoot this firebolt at it?
Oh man, it looks like just a Thanksgiving turkey gone wrong, and it's just engulfed in these
Ah!
things, and it stinks. And there's this one hand that had this cute manicure, and it's just crumbling into toast.
Yeah. So you hear Uncle Polar say, "So I smell barbecue." Next up is Darius.
I want to do chill touch.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh, I
Yeah.
clicked something. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that.
A shocking grasp. Yeah.
Yeah. Chill touch, but he's an undead target, right?
Yeah.
So that means he would have disadvantage if he rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, that's true. You hit this chill touch.
Alright,
So
yeah.
yes, so
So I hit the 1d8.
you hit the +5 to see if you hit the fully.
All right, +5. 22.
That hits. So now that 1d8. Yeah.
All right. Yee, 2.
Okay, that helps. So this sort of ghostly hand comes from you, and you see it wrestle with Cully. You can see necrotic energy and sort of life being drained from one of the hands. Starts with wither fall as this hits Cully. Cool, and Cully will have disadvantage at your next turn. Great. In fact, next up is Cully.
And he can't regain any hit points until the start of my next turn.
Yeah. So Cully's gonna roll towards you and try to wow. Yeah. Going to try to reach out and crush you with this grasp. Let's see if
Crush who?
Darius.
What?
Does a 24 hit your AC?
Wait, he had disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Sorry. I forgot it that quick. I'm bad at this. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
How do I know? Wait.
It'll say on the top.
My armor class is a 12.
That hits. So we're gonna do as it tries to reach out and then crush down on anything it can grab. 19 points. Oh, bludgeoning damage.
Yo, is he out? Are you out?
No, I have one. I have one left.
Okay, time for those healing hands, baby.
Oh shit. Yeah. And so, since you are medium-sized person, This is going to grapple you. So this reaches out. You are tangled up within Cully as these hands reach and grab you all over, holding you, restraining you with that one hit point left. On your next turn, you can try to get out of this. But for now, that's it. Bascom, you're up next.
All right, baby. It's time. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's time for combat wild shape. So I'm going to use my bonus action, direwolf that bitch, and then I'm going to run over and I'm going to try and fight this motherfucker. Now, let me tell you, is this a creature?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
A creature? All right. So I have, because I'm a direwolf, I have tactics, so I have advantage on the attack roll if at least one of my allies is there.
Yeah.
So I'll roll I'm just gonna roll a random. Where do you just pull up dice?
Bottom left-hand corner, there's a little button.
Bottom left. Okay. D20.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
Darius
I have advantage.
Okay.
Because of the pack tactics.
Oh my goodness.
That's 8 plus that's a 14.
That hits.
Dope. All right. And then it's
hit.
2d6 plus 3.
Okay. This is a bite? You're trying to bite it?
Yeah, I'm biting him. It's the only attack it has, actually.
Cool.
That's 10 damage, and it needs to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Nat 1.
Oh. It fails.
Yeah, cool. So you see this thing sort of roll back. You see the teeth of a big wolf coming directly at you, Darius. It's your friend Bascom, who is snapping. You can see this hand that's right in front of you get severed and swallowed by Bascom before it's thrown across the room. You are tumbled back, sort of flat on the ground. This thing is knocked prone, and as it does that, this is you, spilling you out onto the ground too.
Solid.
I got you, Darius.
Anything?
You got me on some hit points.
I wish. I can only heal myself with that.
I wonder if anybody here has any sort of healing hands.
Well, isn't that a Cully's thing?
Look at it. Go, wait, she's over here.
No, that's both of that's my action and bonus action, so that's done.
Cool. Next up is Nasuno. Back to you. This thing is it's hurting. You all did some good damage.
All right. So you might have to help me out with how this spell works. But I want to cast Hail of Thorns. Because I was trying to read this as the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from your ranged weapon or ammunition. So if I attack it if I do my, short sword attack.
It's got to be ranged.
Yeah, it has to be ranged. So you use your pistol, yeah. So you can cast this as a bonus action, then use your pistol.
That's right, yeah. If I use my pistol. Oh, okay, and then I can use the spell as my bonus action, you're saying?
Yeah, so you'd cast this first, then you use your pistol, and then it's going to create this rain of thorns that come out of your gun. And so in addition to your normal whatever damage you get out of that, they're going to make a dex saving throw, and they're going to take an extra D10 on top of that if they.
Right. Okay, that's what I'm going to do then.
Because
that's what I'm going to do then.
What's that?
All right. Do we do advantage for prone?
Yeah.
I don't remember how prone
I believe so. Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and do that.
Here I go. So let me roll and do my spell.
Yeah. So you have advantage.
Cast Hail of Thorns.
If you're within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
I think I'm within 5 feet of it, right?
But
Because
then,
I
but
was
then you
just
would,
standing there slicing at it.
yeah. But then if you're doing the range, it'll be disadvantaged since you're that close anyway. So you'll be a disadvantage for this
Oh,
regardless.
oh
Mm.
man.
If you're doing the gun, you could move. You could back up and
You know,
move though.
you know what? I'll ooh,
You can back up,
yeah,
and it's gonna
I'll
have
back up.
disadvantage on trying to hit you
Yeah,
for its
I'll
attack
back
of
up. I'll
opportunity.
back up.
So roll that doesn't hit you. Yeah, it does not try. It doesn't hit you as if it tried to.
Okay. All right, I'm backed up. Now I'll shoot my pistol. Does a 16 hit?
Okay, try that one more.
Right.
Try that one more time.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Big money, big. Oh my gosh. 22.
Yeah.
So the 16 will hit.
Oh,
Yeah. So roll your damage.
Kill it.
okay. Here I go.
Kill it.
Damage for the pistol is 8.
And then add
And
another
then,
D10 to that.
yes, come on,
Oh.
D10. Give it to
10.
10.
18 damage. What does it look like as you shoot literal thorns out of your gun at this man?
I say, I told you to tell it to stop. Pow, and I shoot.
Oh, dude, you just see splinters go into these arms. There's like holes being put into these arms now. Wonderful. This thing is hurting. It's under half. It's HP, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's
What you mean
hurt.
it's under half?
It's hurt. It's hurt.
Well,
Yeah, but that.
Darius, live, Darius. You can do it.
May
I'm not gonna make it.
Goldstone. May Goldstone. It's your turn. What would you like to
I'm
do?
not gonna make it.
I can only do one thing.
So you can move. You have a bonus action if there's anything you can do there, and then you also have your action.
Wait, a bonus action?
Yeah. So for your bonus action, let's see.
Mm,
Oh. Okay, cool. So you have this thing, since you are blessed by the gods, you have your celestial revelation, which you can do as a bonus action, right? So you can sort of turn into this being of bright light, blessed by Nazi himself, which you're going to do an extra 2 radiant damage whenever you hit something with the attack or spell. Extra 2 damage. And then when you end your turn within 10 feet of an enemy, you'll do another 2 damage too. From just being so bright and radiant. From the spider god, yeah.
Okay. Well, I definitely want to do that. Can I
That's
I-
that bonus action.
can I do this and also like do something else?
Yeah. Yes, that's your bonus action. So that's not even your main.
Oh my god.
But
Oh wait.
what does that look like as you light up?
Oh, you want to know?
I want to know.
All of my pores start to like beam lights, right? So it's like you would think it would be tiny and small and dim. No. Every single inch of my body starts to glow like the brightest North Star you've ever seen. My eyes, there's like beams, and I'm like, and it's crazy. It's like super bright. Like everybody, I would recommend like don't look or like get sunglasses or something or whatever. Anyway,
And those that might see extra, I would say almost like 8 arms. 8 like radiant arms. 8. Spider like.
Oh.
Not from her, but just also just in the air. That's what happens as you do.
I love it. Okay. So the only attack that I think I can do is the firebolt. Really. I mean, really. Like really.
It's extra hot.
I mean,
So
you can do other things. And that's all right.
yeah, but rather?
And
Wouldn't
you
you
can
rather
heal
just
him.
get rid of the problem? You know what I mean?
No, Darius is done.
I meant the hands, not you. Anyway,
What'd you get?
it's 14.
That hits.
Okay, cool. And then, uh, oh, I thought it was 0. I was so scared. Okay, 10
+2.
plus 2, 14,
Cool. Yeah.
12.
So again, you're sending this fire into it, but since I'll say you're close enough here as you're blasting this thing with your fire. You're close enough for that radiance to come off of you again. One of those spectral spider legs whoosh, stabs into Cully for another 2 damage. Cully is on its last, I'll say, arms and legs here. Darius, it's your turn again. You're at 1
All
HP,
right.
but you're not out, man. You're not out. You know, you're right there.
So I can do an attack and then this bonus action.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, am I within 5 feet?
If you would like to be, you can definitely close that distance.
But I feel like I was there. He was just holding me, right?
Yeah, but they kind of spit you out and rolled back.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
If I travel, I can still do attack and bonus action.
Yeah. As for first bonus action, you don't have any like spells or anything or features that you can do as a bonus action.
I just have a 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, so that's if you have like a light weapon, you can hit that too. But I don't think you have.
No, I have a quarterstaff.
Yeah. So that's your one thing. You could bash the quarterstaff, bash it with the quarterstaff, or I see you have shock and grasp there.
No, I'll use my chill touch again just so we can have the disadvantage.
Yeah,
coming up if this doesn't work.
All right, yeah, and of course you don't have to get close for that. You can back and chill touch at it, please.
All right,
roll
chill
to
touch.
hit.
Here we go. 18
hits. That hits. Roll for damage.
All right. 3
damage. Okay, cool. Again, you are harming this thing. It's
Right,
getting
right.
there. Soul Shaker is going to shake its way on over. Oh. It wants to get to Bascom. It's going to try to get to Bascom, but it's right there next to Darius. It's right there next to Uno. Is right there next to me. It has to pass each of you 3 to get to Bascom.
Oh, damn.
But it wants to get to this beast. So as it moves past you all get an attack of opportunity on this thing. You all get a free lick on this thing.
Sweet.
So please, just roll to hit with like a melee attack.
How do I do that?
Oh, nat 20.
It's like
That's 4.
Quarter staff or one
Wait.
of those.
A nat
So I
20.
click what?
Darius, you have your quarterstaff, so you can click that +3 to hit for it. Okay. Oh, with your hand axe,
7.
5 doesn't hit, 7 doesn't hit. But Nasuno, as this thing is moving past you, you do hit. Please roll for your damage there.
Come on, short sword. 7.
And that's
Short
already
sword.
doubled and everything?
Oh no, that's so 14.
Give me 1 second. You know what? I'll call it there. Please describe how Nasuno kills this thing.
What?
As he's crossing my path, I kind of like do this sort of zen sort of, very and I come around with my short sword, and as I come around, I swipe once, knock off its hand, and I slice upwards, and I cut it directly in half.
this thing peels apart and falls. As that happens, Tungsten has Kiana over here with the staff, but Kiana goes limp. She's still breathing. She's still there, but it's almost as if there's some sort of control that was some control that was over farmers, even theirs. It's over. The power that some dark force held over these none. You defeated the Soul Shaker. Grip on the farm's residents fades. Now you can tell that Kiana, after examining her, you know, Tungsten can help, Polder can help. She's sleep deprived. She's been tormented by this strange creature, but she doesn't remember anything that happened for the past few days. She doesn't remember doing the drawings, but as she talks to you all, she realizes that experiences here, you know, maybe did affect her on some deep level. Only time will tell to what level. Eventually, the farmers, they kind of snap out of it. Very thankful that you were able to help them. But again, they don't even remember, really. They only remember snippets of the last few days. Last thing they recall, prepping to return to Promise, the Awakening Fest. Back in Promise, Aunt Deli, overjoyed that Kiana is safe. Um, she pays you. Very grateful that you uncovered the truth of the Soul Shaker's threats. And she relates that the enchanted farmers that were, you know, remain here in Promise, they regain their awareness. She also gives you free passage on the boat that she drives whenever you would need it. And he has a little special something for May. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
And thank you so much. And thank you to your friends, your knuckleheads, for me out here. But I recently came into possession of this right here. I think that, you know, since you have a little party, maybe you could put it to better use. It is in heavy disrepair, but there is a handyman that comes along with it. He's kind of great people. He'll help you fix it up and do whatever you want to with it. Find Mr. Wyckoff. Mr. Wyckoff will help you. But here, yours. Do with it what you please. Hands you the deed to this mansion. Decrepit, needs some work, in need of repair. But she gives you this deed to this abandoned mansion, the outskirts of Promise. Future home base. Please. What do the next days look like for May, Darius, Bascom, and Nasuno? Please chime in as you're moving into their little epilogue.
Well, there are no zombies. I'll tell you that. Try to open the windows and keep the place airy. You know, nice and light, natural light. Dust everything off. I like to take my trips into town to see the doll maker and go to the market. And peaceful.
Beautiful. Nasuno?
Yes, I take a moment to breathe as I walk in and find a nice quiet place by a window. I sit out, I look out the window, and I meditate on the thought of my wife and child and how proud of me they would be for killing the beast.
Bascom.
I think when he moves into to the mansion, he's never seen so much space in a house before. Now that he has his own room, I think it's filled with plants, and there's no bed in this room. There's just like animal like things, like doggy beds, like there's a cat thing, like there's just like a bunch of different things for animals. And then he just starts like carving random like runes and stuff, like the ancestral runes that are on his staff. And in his head he goes, it's time to investigate what happened with these warlocks. And then he just sits in his room with his staff over his lap, meditating, trying to find the answers.
Tungsten knocks at the door. Hey, you ready to talk in there?
Yeah, you can come on in there. Unless you want to be a dog, you can't sleep here. But yeah, you can come in.
What about a songbird?
Absolutely, I love songbirds.
May.
The first thing May does, she puts an emblem of a spider on the door to, mark it as her home. She has the deed. Okay. Then she renovates the kitchen in like a day because it's only been a few days. And she cooks non-stop. It's like the best kitchen, the biggest kitchen she's ever seen. Not much, a little rinky dink, but still very beautiful. And she decides to feed all the people in the town because they have been through it. They've been through a lot. And Uncle P, he comes, brings her produce, and he's chilling with them. He has a room in the house if he wants it, but he has to tend to his farm, so it's understandable. And Tungsten is always over as well, always full.
Yeah. And Mr. Wyckoff, sort of the steward of your place, he's been very busy, doing all of these renovations and building the kitchen, building the sort of spider emblem outside. And he comes to you. Hey, Miss May.
Mm-hmm.
That old man is outside spraying carrot juice all over the lawn. Again.
Mm-hmm. Do you want alligators or not?
Facts. And that is written in blood, everybody. Thank you so much for playing with me. Thank you, everybody, for being with me on this cool adventure. I've had a blast playing with you. Yeah, this was wonderful. Does anybody have anything they'd like to plug? Any shows coming up that they would like to do before we head
out? Yeah. If you're in the Atlanta or Lawrenceville area, come check out Mary Poppins. It's a really cool group. It'll be a good show. Lots of magic. Also, if you're in the Atlanta area, August 25th and 27th, film I helped produce will be showing at the Bronze Lens Festival. We've also been nominated for Best Short, and our lead actor is nominated for Best Actor in a Short, and it features Tony nominee Kara Young. So,
oh, dope!
If you want to check us out, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So check us out. We'll also be at the Morehouse Film Festival in a couple of weeks, I believe, as well. So, yep, it's called Silent Partner. It's a really cool film. So, yeah.
I just saw Kara in 12th Night at the Classical Theater of Harlem.
Yeah, somebody else said that, and I was like, man, because now she's doing the show that Evie is a part of.
Actors Express.
No. Evie's doing Broadway league or something, right?
He's doing it with Daniel Carlton. That's Nambi's. That's Nambi's partner.
I can't remember the name of the show, but yeah,
it's cool. Like 9 directors in Harlem that are like producing.
Oh yeah. Harlem 9, yeah.
So check our film out.
Shout out.
That's cool.
Oh, all right. Next up, anybody else? Plug anything?
Yeah, come see the Spanish Tragedy the end of September over at Resurgence Theater.
Wonderful.
In Decatur.
And at Resurgence? Yes?
If you're in Atlanta, there's Stripped Bare over at Synchronicity Theater next week. Performances on August 23rd and August 24th. Check it out. And yeah, if you want to follow me or whatever, you probably do. It's at Jesenia Ingram, JESSENIAINGRAM.
Josh, anything? Any projects?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can check me out at Josh_Turner999. My website is joshturneractor.com. And around Thanksgiving, Christmas time, if you're in the Texas area, come and see It's a Wonderful Life. I'm directing it, and over at the 80 Players Theater at the George Theater in Houston, as like a co-production. So come and check out lovely play if you're in the area. If not, it's also cool.
This is my channel. You know me, but hi again. I encourage you to check out Ain't Slayed Nobody, which is a podcast. It's on Apple Podcasts, it's on Spotify, anywhere you can find your podcast. It's a Call of Cthulhu actual play podcast where we do horror comedy in the Old West. But we just won. Yeah, we just won Best Podcast, the gold medal for that at the tabletop role playing game sort of awards. So we're very excited about that. If you haven't heard that, it's hilarious. It's fun. My character wears a purple leotard, strong man. Yeah, check out Ain't Slayed Nobody. That's my plug. I think that's it. Everybody, again, thank you. Well, thanks.